Hey, everybody, welcome to our December staff meeting here. We have several people gone today, so I felt like it was probably important for me to relay a lot of this out and keep everybody in the loop, especially we have paras who are in another meeting in the other room. So I want to keep you guys in the loop on this. The main thing I want to talk about today, we'll go through a little bit of data just around the building, but the main topic of the afternoon is really going to be about recess, and especially for our paras and any certified staff who may be out there providing any sort of recess duty or supervision. This will be important to you. So I'm going to start out by going through and just touching base on our data. So starting off with our chronic absenteeism, we're sitting still in a good spot. I actually reported last month we had 12% chronic absenteeism, so we're actually down to 10%. And again, that means students who have missed more than 10% of the grading period. So currently in the trimester 2, as of today, we're at about 10%, which is good. So we have 32 students who have missed 3 days, 4 students who've missed 6 and have received a letter, and the county attorney has been notified. And then we have 1 student, however, that student has been out because of a surgery, and so they are medically exempt, but we do have 1 student who's hit 9 days. So continue to just kind of keep tabs on that. We've got a couple more other kids who have started on attendance plans from first trimester, so we are sitting pretty good on that. We want to continue in that route. We do have, seems like maybe some stomach bugs and things like that that are starting to go around. So make sure you're washing hands, keeping yourself healthy. We also have a lot of staff out today, so that's for various reasons, but we are getting into that season. The cold weather's sweeping in, so people are starting to get sick. Kids are starting to get sick, so just want to keep note of that. And then jumping down to our behavior, and this is where it kind of ties into our main subject of the afternoon, which will be recess. But looking at our overall behavior, I kind of broke this down into the big 5 here: who, what, why, when, where, all that. But I broke it down also by how many overall referrals and then how many majors. So you can kind of go through those numbers there. But looking at November specifically, I think a big one to note here really is that there are so many students that do not have any referrals whatsoever, and that really needs to be acknowledged. We have 291 students in our kindergarten through 2nd grade that don't have a single minor or major in the month of November. And if you include pre-K in there, there's 421 for all of Stewart. And then if you look at just majors, just the majors breakdown, again, 308 students in K2, 438 if you look at all of Stewart who don't have a single major. So you can see here the bulk of those referrals are coming from, like it says here, we have 35 students who have 1 or more. And then as you go beyond 1, the numbers start dropping significantly. So you can kind of see how that lays out there. Our biggest one right now, and this is kind of where we're going with the recess conversation, but the biggest behavior that we are having by a long shot right now is physical aggression. And again, this is all based, these numbers here are based on November. 11 o'clock seems to be our most frequent time where we're getting those referrals. The playground, as you could have probably assumed, 30 of the referrals we've gotten were from the playground, 26 of which were for physical aggression. So again, that's why we're going to have the conversation we're having this afternoon. And then the motivation, mostly obtaining peer attention. So if you think about it, that kind of makes sense. They're out there playing games, they're goofing around, or they're being competitive. Like it is a peer attention seeking behavior a lot of the time. So that is our current student behavior right now, which obviously there's some things that we want to address, which is what we're doing here this afternoon.